You remember Colorado's new felony drunk driving law, the one that's supposed to make it easier to lock up people who keep driving drunk and keep putting people in danger? You're about to see a drunk driving arrest out of Aurora. If the driver seems calm considering the trouble he's in, perhaps that's because this is his 6th drunk driving arrest. Or perhaps it's because the trouble he's in only turned out to be probation.
What have you had to drink tonight?
Couple of beers.
What's more specifically, what's a couple of beers?
Couple of beers.
Okay, but more specifically, what's a couple of beers?
Couple of beers now.
Even for a well-practiced drunk driver like Doyle Carmack, he had had enough beer to have a blood alcohol level of .235, nearly 3 times the legal limit. Carmack's been convicted of DUI 5 times in Missouri, where he used to live. Sure. Prosecutors in this case asked for a 4-year sentence. He got probation and community service instead.
So what I want you to do is
District Attorney George Brockler says Carmack needed prison in order to protect the public.
One thing we know he's not doing when he's in community corrections or in prison is driving a motor vehicle. Can't say the same thing about him on probation.
So there's another way to think about this. Opponents of the felony DUI law in Colorado argued that prison doesn't solve substance abuse problems. And we know that Carmack had already been sentenced to 3 years in prison in Missouri. So it doesn't look like prison taught him not to drink and drive. But District Attorney Brockler tells me that's why he asked for that sentence of community corrections.
Our goal in this case was not to seek, a hang 'em high kind of sentence, just lock him up, throw away the key. It was to have him sentenced to community corrections. He would have been mandated to not drive and observed, mandated to go through therapy and treatment and observed as he was transitioned back into the community. As it is now, he doesn't really have any of those protections.
More symbolic than anything, but because Carmack bonded out the morning he was arrested, he never spent a night in jail for his 6th DUI.